Send it, dude. Fucking, where are we going?
Go to the factory, bud.
It's gonna take me a minute to get sweaty, you know what I mean? I haven't been here, so I'm about to get back into this shit. You know where everything is and every fucking nook and cranny, and you're probably all fucking sweaty right now, fucking laying dudes down, 10 kills a game. I already know you, bro. You ain't lying to me.
Clear to engage all targets.
Fucking play with me, bro. Melt shit around here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
That's where they're at. One.
Enemy team is tracking your position.
Threats at 2, bub.
Why'd it go away? Where'd the threat go? They got killed. They must have got killed. Dude went over here.
Stand by for coordinates.
He slid in that door. I think that was the building. No, that building.
Marking target location.
Probably gonna come up on the roof. I got a sniper rifle. That's what I'm waiting for. And then I'm gonna melt his biscuit with this piece of shit rifle. Are we down here getting paper? What the fuck?
Troops in contact.
I just threw a helicopter at me.
Yep, I watched him.
Right here.
Did he come up on you?
Your teammate was sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Son of a bitch, they took my fucking gun. Well, this sucks. I don't know why it dropped my fucking...
Enemy UAV overhead.
Those kids funny as hell.
Everyone's in a safe zone.
Your teammate got a proper
shit,
sorting.
man.
We're sending them home. It's all up to you now. Go for the win.
Vendor, if you're buying. Airstrike target designated.
This is Striker 3-1, good copy. Strike inbound. No hits on that run.
I'm fucking hiding in the storage unit right now because I know they're gonna come. Yep, they're on this roof, bro.
Enemy
Right there.
maneuvering.
And they got loadouts, I already know it. You better come fucking save me, dude. I blew them. Fucking knew that would happen. You ain't gonna get them from the roof. There you go.
You're in the gulag now. Fight to earn redeployment. The fight's on. Get yourself sorted.
Jesus
You're up next.
Christ.
Listen up, soldier. Win here and you return to the front line.
It's weird
If you
trying to
lose,
learn
you're
this
done.
fucking little thing, too.
Sort them out or capture the objective.
These guys are just great, dude. They did a fucking update and people are just fucking, they're just fire, dude.
I'm hit. I'm fucking hit.
It's not over yet. Your team can still buy your release.
Fire.
Jesus Christ, dude. These kids are on my ass.
Yeah.
And there's somebody on the
We
roof.
lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next time.
I wasn't even trying to kill that running. I downed the two kids on the roof that shot you. Somebody immediately started shooting at them and back at me. I ran across the fucking way.
You got click
A
clap.
Jeep rolled up on me, fucking started shooting at me. I ran from the Jeep and there was a dude on the roof. End game. It's over.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see me last night, dude? I don't know if you watched any of my stream, but I was fucking clapping.
No, I didn't. I meant to get on. I didn't end up getting the fuck on though.
Oh, dude, I was giving you shout outs and everything, you little fag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Well, damn,
I was
bud.
cooking. Cooking. I couldn't get anything going, though.
No dubs.
No dubs, dude. And almost every game I played was 10 kills.
I got my fucking sliders for my razor. I'm psyched. I'm gonna go put them on today or
the finals.
tomorrow.
Made the final circle a whole bunch.
Couldn't clap out.
Sure
Well,
did.
what was you
Yeah.
playing,
After
quads?
deployment, now's a good time to warm up.
Oh, I was playing fucking duos, quads,
Oh yeah.
fucking trios. You name it, we fucking played it. I'll tell you that.
Dude, ever since they did the update, I'm trash. I mean, people are just, they're amazing, bro. I mean, I can't even keep up.
Bot.
Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real. Battle Royale. Set a drop point for your team, soldier. Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving.
Bounty contract located.
Bounty contract. Copy.
I'm about to get back on my fucking sweaty shit, dude. I know what it is, boy. I need to go take a fucking hit. Real rap.
Alright, lads, let's get it done. Objective is to eliminate the bounty target.
Where you at, bro?
I'm on my way, Bob.
Holy fuck, you're still in here.
Enemy team is tracking your position.
Woo!
Yeah? Well, don't come right on me. I'm here.
Get it.
I'm here. Just keep your little fucking distance. I don't got no plates on. You don't have no extra plates neither, do you?
Yeah. Here.
Marking armor.
Hey, rethought about that, bro.
Yeah.
2-bar again. We're going toward them. Hold on, listen.
AT mine primed.
Let's push that plane right there.
Stand by for coordinates.
Behind us. Somebody just dropped in behind us.
Three barred. Right
Eyes
here,
on shooter.
right on that plane. Blued him? He's blue. I gotta reload this big ass gun. He's fucking fucked up.
Eyes on shooter.
Your teammate was sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy. We've got gas moving in.
Yeah, okay. Dude, I don't get it.
Fight to earn redeployment.
474 damage, dude. Took their plates fucking 4 times. Oh.
We got a proper fight. Listen up, soldier. Win here and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Time to earn your...
Well, this is retarded.
Looking a little worse for wear. You're heading back to base. It's not over yet. Your team can still buy your release.
What? Whee! What gun's that? The piff.
Yeah.
What's the other gun?
They were broke though, dude. They didn't have any.
Yeah, they couldn't have had plates on. You hit them like once and they fucking went down. They couldn't have plates. Oh yeah, they did. I don't know how you killed them like that. What are you doing?
Popping smoke, cuz.
Yeah.
Gotta get some money. What is this down here?
Ought to be your fucking demise.
Kind of suspect. God damn it, give me money, bitch.
Fuck it. I'm driving.
Ah, I got shot by.
That time, but we'll settle the score.
Fuck out of here, dude. I dumped him. His fucking stupid little buddy shot me in the back. Stupid fuck. You know, and there ain't no fucking money laying around. God forbid you can't buy somebody back because there ain't no fucking crates. You know? I wanted to buy you back at the cart, have you drop in on the fucking loadout. I drive up there with the truck, and then that's a 2v2 situation.
What, bro?
The fuck? But you'd have been dropping in with a fucking pistol. You probably would have got aired the fuck out by what you could have been a distraction at least.
I probably would have got aired out if I'd have dropped in with my loadout. I can't do shit right now, bro. Ever since they did this update, I've been trash. I don't know if...
It's in your head, dude.
No.
The update was good. Everything's more clear. The picture's more clear.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. I thought that too.
There is a setting you can change to jack up your frames per second. I don't do it because it distorts my shit. I don't have my PC overclocked, but you might be able to do it. It's called your DLS. It's in your graphics.
Yeah.
Per second.
The update might have changed my settings, actually. I know it did, actually.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for
I don't remember what I had. Yeah, and like my window resolution's a 3840 by 2160.
Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real.
How many frames per second does yours say right now?
Mine says 53. 109.
All right.
102.
All right, I'm at 130.
Battle Royale. Set a drop
I'm
point for your
running
team,
oil.
soldier.
That's
Gas is
good.
approaching your
Holy
position. Move to the
fucking
safe
bucket.
zone.
Where you want to go, bud? You want me to pick it? You want to pick it? Drop, pick, drop, slop, slip, slap, smoking and cooking in the crack back
There's
there.
our drop. Doesn't matter.
What do you want to do? We can get real crazy, dude.
Bounty contract located.
Mission profile.
Get to that vehicle. Have most wanted contract.
Where the fuck are we going? Yeah.
Your primary objective is to kill them all.
Like, what's your frames at right now when you hit the ground and start running around? What do you like? What do you seem to be running?
It's 115, 120.
Stay alert.
All right, that's about where I'm at. 130, 115. 135. I stand.
You're being hunted.
Yeah, I mean I guess that's what that means.
Holy fuck, man! Your boots just hit the fucking ground bulbs.
Dude, I can't
Hey,
get
here's
a
a
break,
satchel
bro.
for you.
I'm about sick and tired of this
Here's
shit.
a satchel.
Count the
Here's a satchel.
Found
Here's
a
a
sniper
satchel.
rifle.
I'm about to
Marking
just
armor.
Almost
quit.
set up for loadout.
About to just quit.
Go get this loadout before these fags pushes. We're gonna have to go to that car. It's out in the open, but what else you want? What else do you want to do? 7, 8, 9. We need $1,000, my guy. We're gonna have to push up and loot. Those
Enemy
fuckers are
UAV
probably in
overhead.
boneyard. Or we can just push up left. To that
I'm going
next
this
part.
way. Yeah, I'm going this way. Right here, right here. Guy.
Got it
Guy.
left, got it right
Marking
left.
target
Okay.
location. Receiving hostile fire.
Dude, I don't see him.
There's someone outside on the back of the hill. He didn't go in. I think he's up on the hill shooting down off the hill.
Recon overflight inbound.
UAV entering the AO.
There they are.
Got one in bad shape. One's in the little building right back here. I got the car. Little bitches.
Is that both?
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for
Yeah, let's get our loadout.
Don't matter. We got loadout, so. Go grab it and come back to me. Run back. Oh,
I
you
don't have
can't.
enough.
You
I need
can't.
your- I need your money.
Yep.
They got out down here. We need to hurry, another
Loadout
another
dropping
loadout.
southeast.
My bag's on the cart.
Slide it over a little bit, babe, off my arm, please. Thank you.
Hurry up, looks like the car's coming back.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Guard
dude.
me! Guard me! Guard me!
Trying, he's coming.
Taking fire.
Might just threw a heli.
Heli above us!
Friendly target.
You get
Come
the
this way.
loadout?
Yeah, I got the motherfucker. Try and get somewhere half decent to throw the
Behind us, behind
motherfucker,
us.
because it's not here.
Receiving hostile fire.
Son of a bitch!
Throw that loadout.
Huh?
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
I got one. I need
need
help.
to
He's
get to
pushing
the
my bike
safe
right now,
zone.
right here in this corner.
Hostile.
Right in the shed, right in the shed.
Looking at right now.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, and there's another one.
There's another one. Right here, light pink.
It won't let me fucking reload. It was reload or plating up. Nothing I could do. Plating up. Nothing I could do.
Opportunists. Pussies don't want to fight until they hear a fight.
Yep, I was plating up. Nothing I could fucking do.
Damn, man, I shredded the one dude, melted his face. Can't I get my load out?
You're in the gulag now. Fight to earn redeployment. Your teammate
Ah,
got
you
proper
got me,
sorted.
man.
We're sending them home. It's all up to you now. Go for the win. Win here and you return to the front line.
Damn it, dude.
Time to earn your freedom.
That game started off good. About the first two,
Looking a little
about the
worse
first
for
2
wear.
minutes. We're starting to put something
Yeah.
going on there.
I gotta get my shots and shit back together. Like, my shots off for that guy was horrible. Hold on.
Get yourself sorted. We'll be deploying shortly.
You ready there? It's like Rick Turtle fucking Creek. About to get out here and get fucking dub shot.
I'm about to put the dog in a box.
You're done warming up.
A
Stand
wooden
by
one.
for deployment to the war zone. Battle Royale. You've got gas closing in fast. Get to the safe zone.
Bounty contract like eyes on scavenger contract.
You hear me?
What'd you say?
We'll go over toward that fucking bounty. If no one's fucking gets that scavenger, we'll, after we hit the ground, we'll go over and grab it. And just wait a minute before we grab the bounty. Just land on bounty. If we can. I'm getting fucking clapped at and shit like I'm fucking sweet. I don't know who the fuck these dudes think I am, dude. I'm not the one, dude. I've been trying to be nice. I'm about to start getting pissed off.
Hey, Bobs, I didn't quite make it, Bobs.
I'm gonna come get you. Land as close to this as you can. I'm coming in a
Clear to
truck.
engage all targets.
Out of the way. I'll drive.
I'm coming right for you. You don't want to land here anyway, believe that. A little sweaty. I'm not coming. You didn't even fucking go anywhere near the direction. Just went and landed and did your own fucking thing. Typical.
Stand by for coordinates.
Dude, this truck just killed me. Pick me the fuck up.
Get back on the clock.
Now let's hope there's plates down here before I die and get real pissed the fuck off.
Out of my way. I'll drive.
What happened, Bob?
I jumped out of the truck because I didn't want everyone to hear me coming in, but I mean, you just came in like fucking... Notice they didn't put a bunch of stoners in the game no more. You can't pick them up on the ground like that. Used to be all over his fucking ground loot. They're not no more.
Ground.
Killed the guy in the heli. He just brought his teammate back though.
You killed one?
Yeah, watch. I'm gonna leave. He's gonna try to steal that heli and watch what happens to him. Hopefully he does.
I don't think he goes for the heli.
Everyone's in a safe zone.
You good on plates?
Marking
Yeah,
target
I'm good.
location.
We have enough for a loadout.
On your wheel, man.
Shit, cart's down here. I keep thinking it's up top. Here, take my money.
Spotted some cash.
Yeah, I thought the cart was right here. So I was like,
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
what was that?
I accidentally blew the heli. I didn't mean to do that. Guys got... Bloody board.
Bounty contract located. Get to that vehicle. On the wheel, man.
Trophies running.
All right.
Bounty target identified. Slot the bastard.
Stand by for coordinates. Receiving off
Okay.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
Get a ping for me, dude. Something.
Mover spotted.
Red ping?
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
On this, one's down, one's
Threat.
on this roof.
You jumped down on ground,
Enemy
pushing you. Hold on,
Yeah,
I got a
he's trying
snipe.
to
I got
get
it. You're
away,
good. You're good. I got a fucking sniper rifle. On. Someone else to my right shooting.
Killed them both.
Yep. I see it.
Pussies.
I was watching.
Probably just got brought back at the park to our right where our bounty is. It just flew back in.
This building.
Marking target location.
About to blow his fucking head off, dude.
Enemy
Can you
maneuvering.
peek the window?
Yep. He's there. Ah, you fucker, bro. You're a dickhead, dude.
Gas is moving.
I was about to melt his fucking biscuit. He didn't even know he was there. Had a fucking car 98 on his head. I ain't pinging shit for you again. And you didn't even fucking kill him.
Everyone's in a safe zone.
Go ahead, I'll let you
Enemy
get him.
UAV overhead.
I left out.
Getting res.
Enemy UAV overhead. We're out of time. Scrub the contract.
They're locking themselves in here. What a bunch of bitches.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Coordinates marked.
teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving earns them redeployment.
Damn it.
What up?
Enemy UAV overhead. Your teammate is redeploying. Stand by. There's a jailbreak at the gulag. You've got incoming. Heads up. Combatants are redeploying to the AO.
Lethal out.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
"26 meters ahead, other end of the building, left side."
There's
Where'd that come from?
blue is C4.
There's nothing on Heartbeat no more.
Yeah, you're pussy. You suck. Fuck out of my lobby, weirdo.
Where's the other one? There was two in here.
There's both dead. They're both dead, but there's another team outside, I think, shooting at us.
You got 6 kills. I have no damage. I can't even see nothing. I don't understand it. But alright, I'll just run around. I ain't here for the kills.
Gas is closing in.
I gotta change my fucking settings.
Gas is hauling, buddy.
Don't even worry about it. I gotta change my settings, dude.
We need to get to the safe zone.
Sniping behind us. Fucked
Enemy
up.
UAV overhead.
They're at. I'm gonna lay right here.
They're targeting me.
Let 'em go, dude. Gas gonna do the work for us. They're gonna come right towards us. Just get cover and listen for footsteps. They're in desperation because they know they gotta try to down us right here. Here you come. Come to daddy.
What up, what up?
Oh, no, there's guys on that roof. Wow. I hate that. Like, dude,
Last one of your team. Finish the job.
Fucking pussy little bitch.
alright, man, we're gonna get it together. We gotta get it together. Alright? Need to step up the sweatiness a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta go change my graphics. Something changed with the
Wait,
update. I can't see nothing.
Welcome to the gulag.
I don't
If
know
you
how
survive,
everything's
you
a
earn
lot
your
more
freedom.
clear than it used to be, bro.
No, I just gotta change my brightness settings, that's all. I know what to do.
I fucking got shot by some dude. It was funny. Like, he come running up through this ladder, this building, jumped on the roof, panned over, and beamed me right in the fucking head, dude, without any inkling of. And I was laying down some rocks, dude. I was in a hard spot to see. He just beamed me. Knew right where I was.
Verdansk has been destroyed, and Warzone Season 3 day, they said, improve your FPS, improve that visibility, and keep that latency low. It's a balancing act. It's not just chuck everything on
Win
low.
here and you return to the
because
front
that
line.
does
You
give
lose,
you
your fight
FPS,
is over.
but it also
Time to earn your freedom, soldier. Looking a little worse for wear. You're heading back to base.
Yeah, you gotta change your settings,
25
Bubs.
remaining.
Yeah, bud.
makes the game kind of look terrible. Yeah, actually an older driver. For filming, it is 466.11. If you're on an AMD card, I'm assuming it's a similar thing. I can't exactly confirm for in Warzone for Season 3, which these new drivers help out with. So if you're on NVIDIA, you can just come into your drivers.
Take a break for a minute while I switch these real quick.
At the time of filming, it is 466.11. If you're on an AMD, make sure that you have your drivers up to date. If you're someone who likes to run older drivers, ignore that now. Get this up to date because there's a lot of new stuff in Warzone for Season 3, which these new drivers help out with. So if you're on NVIDIA, you can just come into your drivers and make sure that you're updated to the latest one. At the time of filming, it is 466.11. If you're on an AMD card, I'm assuming it's a similar thing. I can't exactly confirm for that, but make sure you got your drivers up to date. Secondly, and before we jump into the game, if you have an NVIDIA card, this is going to be an NVIDIA tip specifically for you guys. Jump into your NVIDIA control panel, and I want you to come to the Manage 3D Settings area, go to Program Settings, select Modern Warfare, which is of course Warzone. And then make sure that your image sharpening is turned on. And I set mine to 0.65 with ignore film grain set to 0. Now, I watched a video on this recently, and this is a setting which I used to use for a lot of different. Make sure that your image sharpening is turned on. And I set mine to 0.65 with ignore film grain set to 0. Now, I watched and I want you to come to the Manage 3D Settings area, go to Program Settings, select Modern Warfare, which is of course Warzone, and then make sure that your image sharpening is turned on. And I set mine to 0.65 with ignore film grain set to 0. Now, I watched a video on this recently, and this is a setting which I used to use for a lot of different games. I also, more recently, have used NVIDIA filters, which is what a lot of people have used to help alleviate problems with just general visibility in Warzone, as well as the rose skin. In general, Warzone is a bit muddy, it's kind of blurry overall, the textures aren't very sharp, things don't just appear sharp on your screen, and so the NVIDIA filters were used by many people to get away around that. Now, NVIDIA filters, they take up a lot of FPS in your system. And so I turned them off recently and switched to a different way of kind of tackling the same problem, which is to use this image sharpening setting. So, come in here, turn the image sharpening on, you'll apply down in this corner down here. Following that, go to your adjust desktop color settings, select the correct monitor, and then you're going to turn up the digital vibrance. So it will be at 50%, turn it up to around between 60 and 70. It's kind of personal preference. And what this will do is it will push the colors. Now, you can't do this from the NVIDIA control panel on a game-by-game basis. There is an external application that allows you to do this, but in terms of just covering all games, which I think you should do this for anyway, turning this digital vibrance up just brings those colors out, and combining that with the sharpening that I just told you about, it does a very similar thing to what the NVIDIA filters would do, but with, I think, basically no FPS loss in comparison to the NVIDIA filters, which definitely 60 and 70. It's kind of personal preference. The correct system. And so I turned them off recently and switched to a different way of kind of tackling the same problem, which is to use this image sharpening setting. So, come in here, turn the image sharpening on, you'll apply down in this corner down here. Following that, go to your adjust desktop color settings, select the correct monitor, and then you're going to turn up the digital vibrance. So it will be at 50%, turn it up to around between 60 and 70. It's kind of personal preference. And what this will do is it will push the colors. Now, you can't do this from the NVIDIA control panel on a game-by-game basis. There is an external application that allows you to do this, but in terms of just covering all games, which I think you should do this for anyway, turning this digital vibrance up just brings those colors out, and combining that with the sharpening that I just told you about, it does a very...
I just went back into my control panel and turned up my fucking vibrance, dude. It looks amazing.
similar thing to what the NVIDIA filters would do, but with, I think, basically no FPS loss in comparison to the NVIDIA filters, which definitely take away up to 20 FPS, where you might not have that spare to just give away. So turn these two things on before you even start doing anything in the game, and you're instantly going to have a better looking game. Okay, so now we're in game and we're going to go through these settings as quick as possible, but I'm going to be breaking down each setting and trying to explain to you why I have it set as I do. Now, before we even go to the graphics settings, there is actually a pretty important setting in general that does affect FPS, and that is FOV. So if you're on a lower end system, then you might not want to have your FOV turned all the way up. The reasoning for this is because the larger FOV you have, technically the more that you have rendered on your screen at one time. Obviously, if I have my FOV set to 60, which you'd never want, then you're only seeing a very small amount. You can see it from the image here. You're only seeing a small amount of the screen, and a lot of this other stuff doesn't actually get rendered. So if you're finding yourself really needing to grab a couple of FPS more here and there, then potentially if you're running at 128 field of view, you could turn it to 110 or potentially 100. Now, this might affect your gameplay a little bit, so it's a bit of a balancing act. I can run this at 120 no issue because I've got a strong PC, but this is somewhere that if you start having struggles, you can adjust this and get that improved little bit of FPS. Just a little tip before we jump into the graphics. So, moving on to the graphics, first thing is our display mode. And we have the options of windowed, full screen borderless, and full screen extended window. Most of the time, you'll see people either use full screen or full screen borderless. If you want pure high FPS and low input latency, go for full screen. This will give the game an exclusive full screen to run in, and it won't have anything else trying to be rendered in the background on your desktop, and you will get better FPS overall. Some people will get away with running full screen borderless, and they won't have any problems in terms of FPS, and having it in full screen borderless will mean you'll be able to alt-tab in and out of the game a bit easier, and that, to some people, might be really important. To some people, it might not matter at all. So if that's something that really matters to you, you find yourself alt-tabbing a lot, maybe run full screen borderless, but you are taking a risk. You might lose a bit of FPS. Try both these out. If there's any kind of shadow of a doubt of maybe full screen borderless is taking away some of that pure performance feeling, then just go to full screen, stick with it, deal with the alt-tab issues, and you'll have a better time overall. Display adapter, obviously, it's going to be set to your graphics card. If you've got multiple graphics cards, then good for you, but just make sure it's got the correct thing set here. I don't know if there's a scenario where you might have more things set here, like an internal GPU or something. You don't want anything like that set, so make sure you've got your graphics card selected here. Screen refresh rate, make sure this is set to whatever the refresh rate of your monitor is. I've got a 240Hz monitor, so I set mine to 240. A lot of you guys might have 144, or you might still, unfortunately, be sitting on 60Hz monitors. And that's the point. If you're able to upgrade from a 60 to 144Hz, do it. It's going to completely revolutionize how you play. I was about to say FPSs, but literally any game on your PC. But I've got 240, so I select 240 here. Render resolution, there's never really a good reason to change this off of 100. What this basically does is, if I've got this set to 1920 by 1080 and I turn this down to, I think, like 66 is the lowest, I start getting towards kind of that 1280 by 720, so a 720p image. This is not a good way of doing this. I do actually recommend, if you have some FPS issues, that you turn your resolution down. That's a genuinely good way of maintaining decent FPS if you're not able to get it from anywhere else. But render resolution is not the way to do it. You want to change your display resolution down, so I would change it down to 1280 by 720, and then keep this at 100. That's really the aim here. Ideally, you're in a situation where you just run at your native resolution. I've got a 1080p monitor. I stick it at 100, and that way I'm just rendering out at the exact resolution that my monitor is. That's the ideal. If you need a bit more FPS later down the line, turn down your display resolution. Don't touch the render resolution. Aspect ratio, automatic is fine. Sync every frame. You do not want this on. This is VSync. It's not nice. If you're someone who wants to use G-Sync, this isn't the video for it. Go check out somewhere else how you can set up G-Sync if you're someone who likes using it. I don't like using it for kind of competitive style games, so I keep this disabled. Custom frame rate limit, I've got this set to custom, although I think I want to actually set to unlimited. Yeah, I would have to set to unlimited. I don't want to limit my FPS in games. There's very few games out there where you actually want to limit your FPS, unless it's something like Counter-Strike, where you can reach those crazy, like, thousands of FPS levels. At that point, maybe you limit it, because you might actually get, like, a purer experience in terms of your input latency. But for a game like this, where you're not even going to be hitting, like, your menu custom frame rate limit set lower, so that when you're in the menu, it's a bit of a lower frame rate, not taking up much resources in your system. You're not even going to be hitting, like, where you actually want to limit your FPS, unless it's something like Counter-Strike, where you can reach those crazy, like, unlimited, you're going to have a better time. NVIDIA highlights. If you like using NVIDIA highlights, then you can keep this on, but this will affect performance, so I would recommend turning this off. NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency. Turn this to Enabled plus Boost. It will give you better latency overall in games. This has been tested. There is actually a setting for this back in the NVIDIA control panel we looked at earlier. For a monitor, if you're on a TV, you can change it to the other one. Simple as that. Details and textures. Streaming quality, keep this on low. As you can see, favors textures performance over quality. In general, this affects this on-demand texture streaming option down here, which I've disabled anyway, so changing this setting doesn't do much, if anything. It's hard to tell, but I keep this on low because, as the tooltip on the right says, this value is recommended if you have less RAM or if you just want to favor performance over quality. Texture resolution, I put this on normal. If you want to get pure FPS, like if you're running on a really low-end system and you want to get pure FPS, shove this on very low. You're going to use less VRAM overall in the game. But, in my opinion, turning this to normal makes the game look so much better, and assuming you have a decent enough GPU, and I'm not talking about, a 30 series, assuming you have a modern GPU, this setting won't affect your FPS that much, because it's more down to your VRAM than like the individual things that these other settings do. So keep it on normal, drop it down if you really need the extra gains, but your game will look considerably more horrible and visibility will drop tremendously. Texture filter and isotropic, got this set to high. A lot of people would look at this setting and just go, oh, this is something which is just going to take up FPS, I'll put this on low. But this barely affects your FPS. I'm talking 1 or 2 FPS. And it, once again, improves visibility, specifically when you're looking at textures from an angle. So like in the image here, if we're looking at this floor from an angle, so we're not looking directly down at it, it makes the actual textures a bit easier to distinguish between. And this is going to be important when there's people at those oblique angles against textures in the background. It will allow people to stand out a bit better, and you'll get overall improved visibility. Particle quality. This is a very interesting one. I found out recently that apparently, if you have this set to low, you will get better FPS if you're right in front of something with a high amount of particles. So like fires, smoke, which doesn't happen too often. But if you set it to high, you actually get higher FPS when you're just in those open areas than you do when you have it on low. So that's why you'll see a lot of people running with particle quality on high. It's not because they want really good quality particles. It's because it actually improves your FPS in general, I find. Tessellation, this is another one very similar to the texture filter and isotropic. It barely affects your FPS going from disabled to all. So just put it on because it improves how the game looks. It improves the visibility. On-demand texture streaming, I've got this set to disabled. Shadow map resolution, I've got set to low. This does make the shadows look pretty horrible, but shadows are never something I really care about unless I'm playing like a single player game for that kind of realism of how the shadows look. In Warzone, I don't really care how shadows look, and shadows are infamously an FPS hungry beast. Shadows will just eat up your FPS, so put this to low to get the best FPS, basically whatever system you're on. If you're someone who really hates the low shadows, like you just can't bear looking at them, then go to normal, but don't go above at all. There's never a reason to go above normal. There's very little difference in visual fidelity above normal when you go to things like high and extra. So normal if you can't stand the low shadows, low if you want the best FPS. Cache spot shadows and cache sun shadows is basically that certain shadows in the game are stored in the cache. So they're stored as like basically locally in your RAM. So it causes the game to use additional RAM. If you have, I believe, if you've got over 8 gigs of RAM, or I'd say if you have 8 gigs of RAM, I've got 16 gigs, then 100% have the setting on. As you can see, it stores them in the cache to speed up rendering for future frames. So it's basically storing that data rather than the game having to reproduce them every time you look at certain shadows. And this improves your FPS overall if you have the RAM to support it. So if you've got 8 gig, potentially, I guess 16 gig is probably a better bet. Put this on. But in general, just try out both. Try out disabled, try it enabled for a couple of games, see what works better for you. Do your own benchmarking. It can be really helpful as well as these tutorials to do some of the testing yourself as well. Particle lighting, low. There's very little difference when you turn this up and down. It has a small effect on FPS. It has like no effect on visual fidelity, so it's just a simple one to just chuck on low because it doesn't really do anything. DirectX ray tracing is 100% a no-no. This is something which only RTX cards like mine can do. If you have an RTX card, do not have ray tracing on. You'll eat like 50 FPS. And it's more of a thing for like that single-player side of Modern Warfare if you're playing that, or just other single-player games which have ray tracing. Ambient occlusion, disabled. Not something that we need. It adds soft shadows intersecting with each other's, creating depth. So it's basically how different shadows overlap and interact with each other, and you end up with these kind of, as you can see from the image here, you get these interesting kind of fading shadows off of small objects and stuff. It doesn't really add to visual fidelity, and it definitely uses up FPS, so keep it disabled. Screen space reflection is quality of reflections. Reflections are never a useful thing. You're not looking in a reflection and see an enemy behind you. That never happens, so disabled. Finally, onto this last section. Filmic strength, set it to 0. Hey guys, Dave from the future here. Just a quick edit to what I was about to say here. You actually want to have the filmic strength set to 1, so the bar all the way to the right, assuming that you're not using one of those high anti-aliasing values, so SMAA T2X or filmic SMAA T2X. If you're not using either of those, so you're using the off or the SMAA 1X, like I'm using, then you want to have filmic strength on 1 to reduce the visual noise. Okay, back to the video. NVIDIA DLSS, a new option that's just come in. I would recommend start with this disabled. If you want to do some testing with it and you have a GeForce RTX card that can support it, try this out. It might work for you. What DLSS does is basically, if you're running at a high resolution, something like 2K or above, so 2K, 4K, 8K if you're a madman and playing Warzone at 8K, what you'll actually do is by running a DLSS option, you will downscale it. So, for example, if I was playing at 2K, I could play the game at 1080p, and then it uses super sampling to upscale that back to 2K. And what it should end up with is 1080p resolution FPS values, so higher FPS values, but the image should look something like 2K. It won't look exactly like 2K, but it will look better than 1080p on a 2K screen. Hopefully that's conveyed across to you. I know it's a hard thing to explain if you know what DLSS is. But in general, just follow the guidelines on the right if you're playing at 2K and above, and see if DLSS might be a saving grace for you in Warzone. Anti-aliasing, I've got this set to SMAA 1X. This is an interesting one because a lot of people will just say, put anti-aliasing on off, but I hate the jagged lines in video games. I absolutely hate them. I cannot stand them. So I put SMAA 1X on because it just softens things up a bit.
TikTok I sent you?
Because I've got that sharpen filter on outside of the game, it actually leads to a nice image. It's not blurry. It's a sharp, non-jagged image. So it's a mixture of anti-aliasing with a sharpening filter. Creates a really good looking game. Depth of field, world motion blur, weapon motion blur, film grain, and dynamic resolution. Turn all that off. It's not something that we want to use. Dynamic resolution is something that you could potentially use as a different option to DLSS if you don't have the RTX card. But in general, don't touch it. Try and get your FPS from elsewhere before you even start looking into an option like this. And that's it, guys. That is all the options in the graphics settings for Warzone in Season 3. I know that was a fairly long video, but I wanted to cover every setting in depth so that you guys know what to expect going in. If you try out these settings and you get better FPS results, comment down below. Tell me what you started at in terms of FPS and tell me what you're on. Oh, as I hit my mic. Tell me what you're on now.
Oh, I changed it. My whole system just fucking crashed.
Hopefully, it has helped you guys out a bunch. If it
Yep. I hit apply and it just all just fucking crashed.
It didn't?
Yep.
What?
Best flames came across the fucking screen. I mean.
No, it didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, go change your fucking shit. Oh my god.
What? What happened?
Alright, looks like we're going back in, bud.
I'll be back.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment.
Hey! We got problems.
Yeah. What? What? Look at this fucking crane thing, dude. Holy fuck.
You're done warming
Downtown's
up. Stand by for
changed.
deployment to the war zone.
Are you, what's going on, dude? What's going on with you? You alright or what? Got me about fucking half stressed out. Hey,
Tell you what, my fucking frames per second are fucking flying, bud. I'm running about a buck piece.
I'm at 50. Now I'm at 100. You wanna go to the salt mines, boys?
I'm at 130.
Alright, soldier. Mark a
Mhm.
drop point for your team. You've got gas closing in fast. Get to the safe
Send
zone.
it, dude. I just took a big hit. I'll be there.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
You didn't even adjust your fucking graphics. All you did was cheat something.
No, I
That's how
did.
you adjust your graphics.
Fuck, fuck.
Clear to engage all targets.
I am good now. It seems good. To be honest. Anybody with us?
Just us for now. Hey, fucking plates.
Loot them? Fuck away from me, bro.
Receiving hostile fire.
Woo!
Overhead.
They're clicking and call. I got them a little pissed off over there, bud. I gotta go get plates because I'm broke.
No way!
Your teammate has entered the gulag.
The fuck just
Surviving
happened?
earns them redeployment. Your teammate is redeploying. Stand by.
Ping, I can't help you. I don't even know where this motherfucker. There you go.
Down over here on the ground.
No, he's not. He's up.
Right
Just
underneath the
went for-
bridge.
Yep, under the tree.
One of them died.
Hostile patrol.
Where's the other one at?
I don't know. On me. Raid on me, dude.
You on the roof.
Roof?
Yep.
Enemy team is tracking your
I'm
position.
lagging. Why am I lagging? Bad shape up there. I'm lagging bad, dude.
You just hit a door?
Yep.
Losing ground.
Where is he? Roof?
Second
Hostile
floor.
operator.
He's up here?
He's on the ground. He's on the ground, I think.
Listen for a second.
I'm lagging my ass off. dude.
Listen.
Are you?
I couldn't hear nothing. No, I'm
I'm
not
not
lagging.
saying anything.
No, it's alright, dude. No, I'm not lagging.
This is the Gulag. Survive and you can redeploy.
Get a move on. Head to the safe zone.
I'm lagging, kid. That's why I'm sitting in the corner, you little fucking idiot.
Fight's ready. Get ready to fight. You're next.
That bread, little retard. Fucking sitting here lagging. Why you think I'm not here, dummy?
Win here and you return to the front line. You lose, your fight
Fuck,
is
there
over.
ain't no fucking cords around here, bub.
You're up, soldier. Now go sort this fucker out. Looking a little
Fuck
worse
you.
for wear. You're heading back to base. It's not over yet. Your team can still buy your release. You've got a loadout drop inbound.
He's like, come on, bro. You're hiding in the corner, bro. I'm fucking lagging. I can't move, you little retard. Stupid fuck.
Got plates.
Marking armor. Negative. Cancel loss.
I don't. What you want to do, Bubba?
Stand by for coordinates.
Gas is coming, Sean.
Taking a
Oh
stick.
my god.
I'm not too good at flying
up.
this thing.
That is mine.
Here, let me in. Let me fly it then. Oh my god, shit. Oh, fuck. Hey, this thing's about to blow for real.
Hey, we're gonna jump out up here. I just need to go get bullets. 1, 2, 3.
It's not.
You're
No?
almost left. Get it done.
It wouldn't let me out of the fucking plane, dude.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Hold up, hold up. What?
dropping into the AO. Got a loadout drop inbound. They hit us hard that time, but we'll settle the score.
I don't know how.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment.